Okay, Monday improvements. We set up a new SOP on blowing stuff off, and right now we got a bunch of stuff going on in the shop. We're not in our final location, and Daniel is having a little bit of struggle with the hose. So quick solution is we held it out of the way with a clamp. And then the other one is that where we were hanging it on this guy, the single magnet wasn't strong enough. And so we just took another magnet, drilled a hole in there and hung it on there. So now we have two magnets on there, much firmer, allows us to have an arrows here, and that we can blow off our exposed edges on our shelves at the strapping machine. So nice work on that, Jane. Over here at the table saw and chop saw area, it'd gotten kind of dirty and it was a big mess in here. We had an extra garbage can in here, didn't need that, got rid of the garbage can, cleaned everything up and swept things up. We had a lot of stuff hanging on the floor. And so we rerouted. We had an air hose that was running over here that was plugged in over here, so it was running across the floor. We just rerouted that to a shorter area here, cleaned up a little bit of our extension cords here. Can't see it now, but behind the table saw we had extension cords and air hoses all laying on the ground, and we just got some rope and picked those up. And then we had a bunch of junk over here in the corner that we pulled out of here. So now that you can see our rope, our power cord was on the floor here in the front. We ran that around the back, and we hung everything off the back with rope so we can get in here and we can sweep out without any issues. Garbage can will go back in here. It's out of the way, much cleaner. It'll be easier to keep clean. And before we started sweeping the floor, we cleaned off the top of the air lines, cleaned off the chop saw area, blew out the cabinets here that had collected some dust, cleaned up this hose here and hung it on the hooks where it's supposed to, so it looks really nice. Justin number 2 helped me with that. Craig helped a little bit on that, so nice work, guys, on that. Our countertop extension tables sat lower. When we put the countertops on wheels, it raised it up about an inch, and so these were adjustable. We needed a little help down there from our channel locks, and we were able to adjust those to a height that matches our saw, and we didn't have to put anything underneath on it. Then when we got to there, we had some questions on the countertop saw, on calibrating it, setting up to 90 degrees. So I spent some time and went through it. I actually made a video on how to calibrate this and put in some visual controls on it. You have to put it at 90 degrees before you power it up. And so we developed an SOP on Gemba Docs on how to do that as well with the video. Let me see here, we got it right here. And so we put together an 8-step that gets you to 90 degrees without any problems. So that'll be, we'll print that off, that'll be here at the saw, we'll have it to train on. We also added labels to these buttons so that you know that this one is for the lock pin and this one is for the fence clamp. So we can train on it. Since we don't use it very often, we've got it so we know how to set it up and not make mistakes when we're cutting our tops. So nice work on that. Craig helped me out over here with these guys. Good job, guys. Hey guys, if you're watching this and you're wondering about Gemba Docs, this is a super easy way to create and generate standard operating procedures. Literally, you take a picture, type a few things in, and hit print, and you can print this out. It's got a QR code on it, so if you need to go back and update it, you can go find it. But super simple to use. There's a discount code in the description for this. My friend Tom Hughes made this, and this is a great program. I highly recommend it if you're looking for ways to create SOPs. There's not an easier way to do it.